Hello there, chat. Happy spooky season. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't seen you in a day. How's it been? Master Blastoise. You know what? It just loaded a bunch of new follows. Hang on a second. Well, first of all, this is a song called Dark Reality. It's from Kingsfield 4. There's a link to that. Master Blastoise, Mango Cat Stream, Slow Pros, Matt Campion, Mr. Owl. Hey, I know you, Mr. Owl. Thank you guys for the follows. I know Master Blastoise too. It's good to see you guys. Sorry if I've missed your follows. This fucking extension is garbage. It does not update as quickly as it should. Also, just a reminder that 7TV has been enabled. So we have a bunch of more emotes enabled on the channel. And if what you're seeing below that link is just a bunch of text, well, I'm sorry. You're going to need to get an extension. But we got a bunch of free emotes for it, so I'm not complaining. It's like hundreds. So I really like the last one, by the way. I have an emote enabled. That's the Flash microwaving a baby. Very spooky. Very spooky for spooky season. And speaking of spooky season, it's underway. We're still pretty early on in spooky season. We're not even halfway through the month yet. So I'm gonna keep it light. I know we started Condemned, but chat, I've been fucking racking my brain looking for a fix for Condemned, and it just crashes your graphics card. Like, nobody really knows why, and it doesn't look like there's a fix. So rather than deal with that, I've got a smattering of like one-offs we can do, and a couple of actual full playthroughs of spooky games. I'm gonna start at least one full playthrough of a spooky game to replace that. Also, I don't have Game Pass at the moment until next month because I forgot to pay it. So we're not going to be able to play Lies of P, which was one of the games I was going to do. But it's okay. We've got CSI 3 Dimensions of Murder tonight. Let me check this cover out. Help the CSI team crack their toughest cases. Oh boy. Rated T for teen for violence. So it's not going to be like super ew, dead body, ew. It will be like that a little bit though. So let me get this cracked open, and we'll solve some murders. And later on, I have another Halloween-y game for the PSP, actually, that we're gonna play. So let me boot this up on my real PS2. Full screen, please. Thank you. There it is. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and fit that to the screen and hide the image behind it so it's perfect. It's perfect! Well, there's gonna be black bars on the top and bottom, but there's not a lot I can do about that. It's a PS2 aspect ratio. And see, back in my day, we didn't have these fancy LED TVs or whatever, so this is the aspect ratio we had, and we liked it, okay? We're gonna play in French. Oh, English, please. I don't even know what kind of game this is. I was just like, oh, murder. Spooky murder? Okay. I think I've got everything set up, but if there's technical difficulties, we'll work through it together. As a team. It's Telltale, huh? That's interesting. Is this gonna be like a Telltale game, or is this before they developed that formula? And they were just doing like commission work for like licensed games. That's how a lot of game companies start, actually. But you know what? Now that Telltale has made a name for themselves, I bet if you go back in time, they've done a few games that you wouldn't expect. So we're going to start a new profile because I've never played this before in my entire life. It's also very quiet. So I'm going to turn it up for you guys, but I also need to turn it up for me. One moment here. Okay, there we go. I turned it up significantly. Alright. Let's go. Funge Minister? There we go. Yes. Please save it for my PlayStation 2. 8 megabytes. Memory card, 8 megabytes. God, you remember when that was like enough? Remember when that was enough? I'm old, so I do. Okay, start case, change profile, options, credits. Can I turn this shit up? Yeah, why is everything... What the fuck? Hang on. I'm turning everything up. Hey, I'm gonna do this so that I can adjust it in my headphones. That being said, I'll turn it down for you guys too. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. We certainly do want subtitles. Gameplay? No, I don't know. I should probably just keep that the way it is. What's the coffee? Credits? No, we don't need that yet. Beginner gameplay settings. I mean, I have no idea what kind of game this even is, so I probably don't want to go on expert immediately. Direction tools. Detection, collection, move, look, back, clear field, accept, help. Help is square?
Welcome to Vegas.
Oh no!
The city without clocks. In the casinos.
Okay, hang on.
Here at CSI, time is something we pay close attention to.
Why is it at 50% speed? Oh, Jesus.
As our newest crime scene investigator.
One sec. We're gonna try using OpenGL.
Your credentials are strong, but the proof is in your performance.
Yeah, we've got a situation over...
Okay.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's still kind of bad.
Let me introduce you to our newest CSI. Now, what have you got for us?
Art gallery owner by the strip with an unexpected exhibit on his showroom.
There we go.
A dead body.
A dead
Possible
body.
homicide.
Thanks, Kath. Okay, I'm partnering you with Warwick Brown on this case. He'll help show you the ropes.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Your own CSI skills are what we're counting on to crack this case.
Oh boy, my CSI skills.
Catherine, I have lab work to get back to. Would you supervise this case?
You got it, Gil.
Are these characters
And
actually
you should
from
head to that
CSI?
art gallery now. Oh, and remember, as G.K. Chesterton once said, the criminal is the creative artist, the detective only the critic.
Holy shit. That was a lot to take in. Okay, we're gonna go to the art gallery. Oh man, look at this. This is real footage. This is gonna be good, huh? Case file, location, evidence, options. You recognize Guild Grissom? I've never seen CSI even once, so I'm not gonna recognize anyone.
Hey, I'm CSI Work Brown.
Okay.
I'm glad to have some help on this one.
Hi, Bob Ross. Oh my
We got a
God.
dead Vic on the floor and a live gallery owner waiting in the sidelines. You ready?
I was born ready. It's dead body time.
Pay close attention.
It really likes to slow down during the cutscenes.
And if you don't know how to look at something, you won't understand what it means.
This is directly like running from my graphics card too. It should not be having problems. All right. Can Can I leave? What if I'm uncomfy? What if I'm uncomfy and it's like, ew, dead body, ew. Okay, no, we're gonna investigate.
The Vic's face down. Spatter pattern on the wall close by indicates blunt force trauma. Take a photo of this. It's always good for future reference. You're going to need an angle that shows the Vic's position in relation to the spatter.
Okay. Camera. That's a perfect photo already. Alright, collect.
Too pretty, too young.
Is this like a puzzle game? I don't even... I guess.
Pay close attention to the body. There could be evidence anywhere from head to toe.
Okay, okay. Well, there's a ring. There's a spooky ring. She looks pretty bored. I think she was bored to death, Sarge. I've solved it. Her hand was clutching at her dreams, and she did not... Her hair is so shiny, by the way. Who does your hair? Hang on, let's look at the hand.
Whoa. With a rock like that left behind, I doubt we have a robbery. This was personal.
Tweezers? Or gloves? I feel like gloves for this. Give me that. Yoink. Alright. Purse? What's in here? We're gonna need that. It's kind of obvious.
No wallet, cash, or ID. Could this be a glorified mugging?
Alright, what's detailed information? Purse found next to the victim of the gallery with no wallet or ID. Collect. And then what else do we have here? Let's look at the blood splatter.
I want you to note the blood spatter here. For a visual pattern like this, you'll want to use the digital camera. Then you can get the blood afterwards.
Are we gonna clean? Are we gonna clean it up? Is this visitor a cleanup detail? Maybe a high angle. I'm thinking like a Dutch angle for this one. Hang on, we gotta do it like Tarantino would. Perfect.
Well, if a picture's worth 1,000 words, we got several thousand here telling us what went down. The Vic was hit at least twice. The pattern in her position relative to it tells us so.
Okay, I'm gonna need to turn down the music a little bit.
The second blow while she was down created the blood spatter.
Oh my god. This guy's like a genius or something. Hang on. I'm just gonna turn down the music a hair. Keep everything else the way it is. Go ahead and save. Can't afford to lose all this sweet progress we've made for when I definitely play this again. What about your shoes? Oh wait, there's more blood. There's more blood.
Maybe we just got lucky. That blood print says somebody's shoe picked up transfer.
Ah. We're gonna want the glove, of course. Yep. Boom. Okay. So what about your head?
The blood flowed from the head wound and naturally cooled around her. That suggests she bled to death right here.
Gross. Gross. Swab a victim's blood. I guess that's probably important. You know, maybe someone just didn't like her art.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Okay, if you say so. If you say so, Bob Ross. What else is in the room, huh? We got a murder weapon around here? Maybe if I approach this body from a different angle, we'll see something we did not see before. Oh yeah, we should probably get some of this too. Oh, can I swab the foot? Can I swab the footprint? No, it doesn't look like it. Hang on. Was there more to do there? Because I could have brought out, like, the gloves to grab the blood, and I think that that would have been very funny. Ooh, is that a hair? Ooh, I know a hair when I see one. We need the tweez. We need the tweezers.
That's not human hair. It's
Ooh.
too thick. Some kind of animal, maybe.
It's a chinchilla. She was destroyed by a chinchilla. Oh my god. The mystery deepens. Is that everything? Really feels like... I don't want to be Quentin Tarantino about this, but what if there's foot-related evidence? Alright, well, I could talk to them, and I think I'm ready.
Do you need a hint?
I have no more questions for you. Yeah, sure.
I might be able to help you. It's just a heads up. It could count against you in your evaluation.
What evidence can I collect? Okay, I have no more questions. I don't need your hints. Okay? I'm an investigative genius. And I will catch this killer. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh, wait, hang on.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Damn. $55,000 for that?
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Huh. Huh. I kind of feel like that's everything. I've been mousing over the dead body repeatedly, and I don't see any other interaction point. I have to go all the way. This is as far this way as I can go, so I'm guessing not. You know, who needs a good evaluation? Just get me out of here.
Hey, do you need a hint?
Oh, wait. Maybe I need to talk to that guy instead. Talk to you. What is your name?
This is the Nathan Ackerman Fine Arts Studio, and I am Nathan Ackerman.
Oh, hello.
My art, displaying the creativity and, on occasion, the genius of my exhibitors.
This guy's the murderer. This guy definitely fucking did it. Look at him. This guy's evil.
Do you mind if we ask you a few
Evil.
questions?
Please do. Consider me your host and ally. Don't hesitate to ask if I can help you resolve this affair quickly and clean.
I'll see what we can do. But Mr. Ackerman, there's nothing clean about murder.
Oh, damn. Sounds like evil. Can we have your fingerprints to eliminate you as a
My
suspect?
fingerprints are all over this gallery, both literally and figuratively. As I said, I intend to cooperate. My life is an open book.
Cool. What happened here?
I was out briefly on an errand, and to my devastation...
It looks like we can investigate things closer.
Rachel Maddox, dead on my gallery floor. You must understand that this is a crushing blow. Rachel was an excellent client and a dear friend. I can't imagine who would do such a thing. Perhaps a vagrant or one of these psychopath killers you read so much about.
I think it was you. I think it was this guy. He's too chipper about it, you know? Why was she here?
Rachel was about to be a bride. She had commissioned a painting and a sculpture, both of herself, for her wedding from one of my best artists. Unfortunately, he can also be one of my slowest artists, and Rachel and her fiancé were, well, let's say, fit to be tied.
Hip to
but
fuck
the
bees?
pieces, which were due some time ago, were not ready.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you leave Rachel at the gallery?
I had an emergency overnight artwork delivery to ship.
A likely
I needed to
story.
leave by 5 p.m., but Rachel was adamant we had to wait for the artist to come. I really shouldn't have left the two of them alone in the gallery, but they were respectable clients. Anyway, Rachel well refused to leave. She said she was staying put just in case. I believe her words were, irresponsible ass of an artist does me the supreme favor of showing up.
Damn.
So that's how I came to leave the two of them here, and I had intended to be back before we closed at 6. As it was 6:10 before I returned, and found the door wide open, and Rachel in this terrible posture. As for
This guy's
the
definitely
fiancé,
lying.
was nowhere to be seen. This is the most ghastly thing that has ever happened at the Nathan Ackerman Fine Art Studio. What kind of mad beast are we dealing with here?
It sounds like you. What's her fiance's name?
Her fiancé is one Mark Stock, a taciturn fellow with a physique worthy of a
Taciturn.
Greek sculpture and just about as talkative. Frankly, he has the personality of a doorstop and the artistic taste of a hillbilly.
Damn.
Forgive my candor. The man does have his admirers.
Cold-blooded.
Baseball players, minor leagues, I believe. As I said, he was here with Rachel when I left, but when I returned, she was alone and dead.
Can we look at your shoes?
Be my guest.
Collect evidence. Aha. Wow. Would you look at that? Blood on your shoe, huh? I knew I should be suspicious of this guy. Very, very interesting. What can you tell me about Mark?
Yes, they were having an argument about the art, which was unusual as Mr. Stock had never expressed an opinion from the beginning. Now he was making a stand. He said it was foolish to make such a fuss, and the wedding could easily go on without these silly pieces. But Rachel wasn't having any of that. In Mr. Stock's words, he can sound rather shrill for such a strapping specimen of masculinity. He said Rachel had become unreasonable and out of control over the artist not showing up. And, well, honestly, he had a point. She did have that side to her. Understand, I was very fond of Rachel, but frankly, some of the invective she hurled was directed not just at her fiancé, but, if you can imagine, at me.
So you killed her. So you killed her. If they were arguing, why did you leave them here?
Fortunately,
Hello,
it
Smile.
was between the betrothed had come to pass before I had to leave. They were even, shall we say, affectionate. I felt comfortable enough leaving them alone. The storm had blown over, and they were like lovebirds again.
Oh my god. Any other thoughts about Mark?
To me, Mark Stock would be an enigma if he had a higher IQ.
Oh my god, this guy hates
cold, emotional.
her fiance so
He's
much.
one of those passive-aggressive types who occasionally erupt, but in a strange, distant way, unleashing a torrent of abusive language, but delivering that invective in a controlled, cruel manner, seemingly devoid of any feeling.
It sounds like you hate everybody involved. Do you have their current address?
They visit Vegas frequently, weekend getaways, on which they invariably stop by my gallery to do business. Rachel did so love art. What was the question?
Oh man, that Todd face
No,
is
I
super
have no
scary.
address. They flew in for their wedding. I have no idea at which hotel. Though
Oh, it's
it will
scary.
certainly be one of the pricier ones.
We'd like to look at the back office.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Why?
What happened in full cooperation? Your life an open book?
My life is an open book, that I pledge to you. But I can't allow this door to be opened. I may seem inconsistent, but there are many expensive, even priceless objects dark back there. And
Cuff
I
him.
cannot risk damage.
It's him.
Particularly when I see no relevance to your investigation,
him.
since it's been locked throughout this entire unfortunate affair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's where all
sorry,
the blood
unless
is.
you have a warrant, I just can't allow you to go flinging your fingerprint powder around and spritting your various sprays.
We'd like to look at the back office. No.
Patrick Milton. Many of the works in this showroom are in fact his. He's not a critical darling, considered by some too commercial. But the public loves him, and as long as they do, so do I.
What time was Patrick expected to arrive?
Ah, that was the spark that lit the fuse of the argument between Rachel and Mark. The artist had vowed to be here with the finished painting and sculpture first thing this morning. But he didn't show up at all. Not the first time. And Rachel flew into a rage when he did not appear.
What is your relationship with Mr. Milton?
Heavens, our association goes back years, almost a decade. Quite frankly, he's the star here. I've displayed and sold hundreds of his works. I could have sold more, but he misses so many deadlines. No matter how hard I've tried to breed professionalism into his artist soul, I failed. Still, he does sell.
Do you have his address?
Ridiculous as it might seem, no.
He doesn't have anybody's address. It's definitely this guy, though.
Very successful association, even seen his studio. As I say, he's quirky. Private to the point of reclusiveness. Oh, but of course I have a phone number and a P.O. box. He wants his checks after all.
Oh my god.
That'll be enough.
Book
to
him.
track it. Thanks, Mr.
Throw the book at him. He gave me his phone number, though. I have no more questions for you. Well, what do you think?
Hey, do you need a hint?
No, I don't need a hint. I want to leave. Well, if I ask that guy again to let us in the back room, what'll happen? Because most of the options I had go away after I asked the first time. But that one didn't. So I'm asking him one more time.
Sorry, unless you have a warrant. I just can't allow you to go flinging your fingerprint powder around.
Fuck.
And spritzing your various sprays.
Oh, he's a tough cookie. Alright, let's go get a warrant. Christopher, or whatever your name is. Go to morgue, go to lab, go to Brass's office. Ooh, okay. So we can just, during this investigation, we can go to all these different places. I see. It's morgue time. It's morgue time. Oh my god, I love that little cat. What's his name? Robert. I love Robert. He's great. Well, hello there. Alright, so we're in the morgue. Can you recover the body?
Sure. I'll send a team right out.
What do you think? What was the cause of death?
Blunt force trauma. Back of the head. Wound's interesting. An irregular shape. Something triangular. It's the murder weapon's signature.
Ah.
Here's something you might find interesting. A small piece of foreign fibrous material. Definitely not skull.
Oh my god. Nasty. Fibrous material, huh? Definitely gonna have to take that to the lab. What was the time of death?
Well, based on the victim's liver temperature, dead less than 2 hours. Under ideal conditions, the body cools 2 degrees the first hour, then 1 degree after that. So we can put it around 5:30 p.m.
That's very interesting. Didn't that guy say... Oh, no, it would have been right before he got back. He was conveniently absent. Did you get any fingerprints?
Way ahead of you. Taking fingerprints off a victim's body is part of my routine. Here you are.
Cool. What about the tox?
Toxicology tests show high concentrations of diazepam, a benzodiazepine commonly prescribed for anxiety disorders.
Okay, any other trace
Well,
evidence?
It's not entirely unusual, but your prospective bride already had a honeymoon, semen in a vaginal canal.
Whoa!
Forced entry, presumably consensual sex. I've got a sample for you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Can I look at the body?
Of course. Glad to have your perspective.
Well, we already looked at her. I don't think we're going to determine much. Let's all just talk I don't think there's anything to find.
I've got nothing new to report on the victim.
Alright, well, I think it's time to go to the lab. We have a lot of evidence. Highlight your evidence, press square. You can ask your CSI partner for a clue. Oh, okay, yeah. Probably the trace analysis. Well, let's just start here. Fingerprints. I don't know what I'm doing, so those are both the same. I gotta do some. I took more fingerprints than that. Okay, fine. Oh, I did. They're over there. Okay. Nathan's fingerprints. Victim's fingerprints.
Those two aren't quite a match.
Okay. No, that was really dumb. Okay. Shoe prints. We're gonna do the smudge and Nathan's shoe.
This verifies Ackerman stepped in the victim's blood.
I knew it was him. I knew it was him. I guess it doesn't necessarily mean it was him, but it was probably him. Let's go to DNA because hair found on victim.
This should work in the comparison microscope.
Oh, okay, never mind. Where's the comparison microscope? Is that this? Chemical analysis. Assembly table. Comparison microscope. There we go. What do we got? What do we got on this hair?
Squirrel hair. Commonly used to make paintbrushes. Maybe we should find our reclusive artist.
Huh. That's very interesting. Do we have a DNA match? Oh yeah, we gotta do the DNA analysis thing for that. We're gonna search. Do we have any matches? Ooh, this looks very close. Wow. Actually, that looks like an exact match.
Those two aren't quite a match.
Nope,
Try to
I'm
be
dumb,
more
and
sure
I'm wrong.
before
Okay.
you ask me for confirmation. It's all about the details.
Oh, come on. They look like almost exactly the same. Okay. This... Oh, man, it's hard to tell. No, they're slightly different. Slightly different. Mmm. Here we go.
So, Rachel and her fiance did kiss and make up tonight. Evidence of sperm shows Marsh scored a home run. But look at this. He's got a record with a history of violence.
Oh my god.
So let's get brass on this bad boy.
Very interesting. Oh, it's struggling, guys. Oh, it's struggling. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do we have chemical to analyze? I mean, we already know what's... Oh, yeah, what's this?
We've done all we can with that item.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. We did that for the fingerprints. What's this?
We've done all we can with that item.
Alright, fine. He wants to go to the brass, so let's go to the brass's office. Sick the boys on the fiance. Can we track down Mark Stock?
We've tracked every hotel and resort in Vegas. In small towns. We got them registered at the Romanov, which is also where their wedding and reception was scheduled. Mark Stock's here to identify his fiance's body. He says he's eager to help. So let's give him a chance.
Alright. Do I have to interrogate this guy? Probably. They're gonna make me do, like, every step of the whole investigation. Oh, he's definitely guilty. I can't tell if he's definitely guilty or if he just has the PS2 face.
You have our condolences.
You don't have to pretend to feel anything. You didn't know Rachel. Who did this to her?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out, sir. Best we can tell, you were the last person to see her alive.
That's not true.
Then who was Mr. Stock?
Her killer, of course. Look, I was only with Rachel another maybe 15 minutes after Ackerman went off to mail a package or something. I had a previous engagement.
And what was that?
My bachelor party at Orgasma.
You mean the strip joint?
Yeah. You think a bachelor party's going down at a library or maybe a church basement?
That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up.
A guy I used to play ball with recommended him to me. Some favor. As far as I'm concerned, Ackerman's a pretentious sleazeball. His word's as good as the paper it isn't written on, if you get me. And this crap with him and this clown Milton, I don't remember when I was ever so frustrated.
Did you argue with your wife at the gallery?
Listen, I loved Rachel. I worshipped that woman. But she had a temper like a rabid monkey. And when Ackerman and Rachel started
This is so, like,
around over that work, man,
late night
Rachel
TV
went off like a bomb.
vibes. They must have gotten the actors from CSI to be in this, or
She'd get in
something.
your face and your eyeballs and teeth would melt.
Why were the art pieces so important to her?
She wanted her natural beauty preserved forever, displayed at the reception so her family and friends and the whole damn world could see her towering majesty.
Oh man, you sound so affectionate. Why'd you leave her alone?
She insisted that damn artist would show up, and the owner was off on his errand. He left the keys with us in case he wasn't back by 6 so we could lock up for him.
He gave you the keys to the gallery?
Yeah, Rachel and me were supposed to lock up at 6. Ackerman headed out with his package, we had our little fling in back, and then, well, I had a bachelor party to go to.
When did you leave and where did you go?
I was
Well, we
supposed to
already
meet the
know.
guys downtown at 6 before we headed for Orgasma and the Bash, so hell, must have been, what, 5:15? And I had to put pedal to the metal to make it on time, even so.
What do you mean by fling? I already know what you mean by that.
We just had our fun with some cheap champagne.
Prior assault charges?
I was a cocky kid, a college star who wound up in the minor leagues. I was too damn dumb to know I should just pay my dues like everybody else. I made a lot of enemies, throwing my weight and my temper around. And I paid the price for it. That incident got me blacklisted from the league and ended any hope of a major league career. And it was my own damn fault, okay? And since then, hey, man, you're looking at a pacifist.
But maybe you had a relapse, snapped under all this wedding pressure.
After that bust, I started seeing a court-appointed shrink, and I am Mr. Chill now. Nothing gets to me,
Mr.
not
Chill.
even Rachel's temper. I look back on how I used to be, and man, I was not cool.
But you said you
I was
were
a
arguing with
world-class
her.
Ass. That's not me anymore. I loved Rach, and her family was going to set me up in a sporting goods shop that would have given me a whole new lease on life. You think I would have flushed that down the John like I did my baseball career over an argument about some damn artwork? No way, man. No way. I didn't kill her. I loved her. But there is one situation where I might lose it again. Might have, what'd you say? A relapse.
How's that?
When you catch this bastard, if I get my hands on him, no guarantees, man. No guarantees.
Maybe search your hotel room.
Of course. We're on the same team, guys. Find who did this. Find him.
Well, I guess we could investigate the hotel room. I mean, maybe there's some suspicious garbage in his hotel room. Going back to the gallery would also probably be a good idea, because I have a feeling that the murder weapon might be there. Like, I feel like she got hit in the head with one of those statues. Well, let's check this guy's sussy apartment.
Not what I expected, though. This girl spends thousands on artwork for the wedding, but she opts for the junior suite.
It's really dark in here.
Priorities.
It's really fucking dark. Give me that. Yoink.
Brass can track down this number for us.
Alright, we'll give that to Brass. Oh my god, okay. Investigate closer.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
What, we can't open drawers? Dude, it's so dark in here. I think this is the bed. Is the Babadook under here? Oh, that's good. We got a shirt. Oh, look at that. Trace amounts of dried blood.
Try something else, similar.
Oh, okay. It's the washed blood, huh? Oh my god, it's diarrhea. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was that bastard. Oh, we're definitely gonna run that through DNA. Oh, you better believe. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh, my god.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
I think I just warped over here, like through a wall. Let's see, what do we got here?
Wow, the European honeymoon of a lifetime. Not anymore.
Newspaper?
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Mm-hmm. If that is Rachel's blood, then this guy's just the killer. Like, he said he left before she got murdered, so... What's that?
That artwork was definitely due the day of the murder.
Huh. Very, very interesting. We're gonna test this right now. I'm going right to the lab with this blood. And we're gonna see if the DNA matches. Blood from shirt? No. Blood from the wall.
You got a match, but matching against an unknown doesn't get us anywhere. Always try to match known samples to unknown.
But I do know that the blood on the wall is from the body. Fuck this game. Swab of victim's blood. That's very sus. That's so sus. That guy, her fiance vented. Do you realize what this means? Okay, hang on. Yeah, we got the blunt force analysis. I am so sus of this guy. I'm going back to the crime scene. I feel like the murder weapon's there. It's either there or in that guy's apartment. Well, we still have another guy to interview, too. I want to try to solve this murder. Any of this look triangular enough to have been the murder weapon?
60 large for an earthbound bird? If art theft was the motivation, why not take the other 2 birds as well?
Uh-huh. We got a fingerprint.
Nice catch. Whoever bagged our bird may have left that.
Location search. So that means I found everything here then. Okay. Can we get her fiance's fingerprints? I know there was something else to give the brass as well. I'm just gonna look for some fingerprints here. If there's none, then we'll go to the brass and we'll sick the boys on him. You know. Oh my goodness, it is so fucking dark in this hotel room. Dude, this guy's obstructing justice by making his hotel room so dark. And I am being completely straight up. I don't think there's anything else here. Maybe there is, because it's like letting me... It doesn't say location searched, it's letting me like still come here and investigate, so maybe there is something. But I kind of feel like... No, I want to look at the light switches for fingerprints. Fine, you know what? Have it your way. We got a phone number to give these guys. Track down information about this.
The phone number was to a ticket theater broker. The clerk there remembers Rachel arguing with her about ticket prices.
Okay. Nathan Ackerman.
Our friendly neighborhood art dealer opened the gallery 12 years ago and his record's clean. I found some online reviews saying Ackerman is an overcharging, tasteless fraud. But hey, that's not good.
Can you track down Patrick Milton?
Even a self-proclaimed genius like Patrick Milton can't escape the electric company. And we got his address from their bill. Here you go.
Damn. We fucking did it. Okay, let's talk to the artist. Her fiance is a well-ventilated gaming PC. Definitely. Definitely. I don't trust that guy. I don't trust him at all. Is that Clint Eastwood? Oh, I hate this guy. Are you Patrick Milton?
And if I am? Las Vegas crime lab. Murder investigation. Are you Patrick Milton?
Yes. All right. Yes. I'm Patrick.
Why is it so slow during the cutscenes?
I don't know anything about murder, you say?
Yes, sir. With a few
He should definitely know about
You
this.
better make yourself clear about how this supposedly involves me, because I'm on a deadline. I'm an artist on commission here, and I have a painting to finish, and I'm trying to grab a window of solitude while these damn construction workers are on break, whatever they're doing. My God, the noise level here.
Your commissioner has been killed.
What? Which commissioner? You don't mean Rachel? You don't mean Rachel Maddox, do you? It's not possible. There's no one on the planet more alive than Rachel.
Oh, she's dead. She's super dead.
How did it happen?
Blunt force trauma, Mr. Newton. The murder weapon may have been a statue, possibly one of yours. First predator is missing from the gallery.
Damn.
My lord, no. The hours, the months that went into that? Was it stolen? Please tell me it wasn't destroyed. It's one of my most valuable works.
Where were you yesterday at the time of the
Well,
murder?
right here, of course. I mean, I practically live in this studio. The demands on me as an artist are unceasing.
You mind if I spray a bunch of shit in your gallery and, like, dust for fingerprints and, like, get a sample of your blood and a sample of your hair and a sample of your semen and your fingerprints, please? Why didn't you show at the gallery?
Haven't you talked to my patron, the esteemed
CSI, jack off into this cup.
Ackerman? He called me and told me a new one, and I decided the best thing to do was to stay home and get this painting and sculpture completed before Rachel's wedding day. I've been bunkered in here slaving ever since. My intention was to deliver everything tomorrow, right before the wedding. I couldn't see wasting time dealing with Rachel. There was a lot
It's so
to
slow.
admire about her spirit, her intelligence, but she was frankly the worst-tempered woman I ever met. The most difficult client
Oh,
I
man.
ever encountered. I figured the less contact with her, the better.
Real furry MP3's moment. Is that the painting of Rachel behind you?
That's it. It's going well. I'm almost done with it. But I guess there isn't any hurry now. Pity. Despite her ugly side, Rachel was a beautiful woman and a worthwhile soul.
Oh, it's so slow. Fuck. Can you prove you were here between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m.?
I live and work alone. But you already know I had no reason.
Oh, he's pissed.
Until this artwork is finished. Haven't you been listening?
Can you tell us more about Mr. Ackerman's phone call? Let's start there.
Well, from my point of view, it was entirely unprofessional and even hostile. I deserve better from someone I worked with for so long. You have no concept how much money I've made for Nathan Ackerman. But at least I didn't get caught up in a screaming match. I let the answering machine get it. He wanted me to drop everything and get over to the gallery. It was pretty clear from how frazzled he sounded. He had his own generous serving of Rachel Maddox at her worst.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So you're
that checks
telling
out.
me you didn't drop by to set Ackerman and your client straight?
Hell no. Nathan I could handle. But as overworked as I am, dealing directly with Rachel Maddox, I didn't need that grief.
You know, so far everything this guy's saying is checking out.
My intention was to avoid seeing her at all. She'd be at the wedding, and I'd be at the reception ballroom dropping off the art. Call me a coward, but you people never saw Rachel in full flaming bitch mode.
Wow. Can we take the cassette tape?
I guess you can take it.
Collect. And then, mind if we take a look around?
Actually, yes.
Damn it.
The Maddox Stocks wedding commission is only part of what I have on my plate. And I've been battling headaches and back problems. What with all this horrendous construction racket going on, starting at 7 a.m., including weekends. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to concentrate?
Story of my fucking life, man. Do you use squirrel hair brushes?
I usually use red sable, but I probably have a few squirrel brushes, yeah.
Squirrel brushes,
The
yeah.
victim's clothing revealed the paintbrush hair.
And you consider that unusual in an art gallery. You have any idea how many artists work in this town? Hundreds. And you'll find thousands of squirrel hair brushes. Good luck to you.
What if we take a few of your brushes?
Look, I'll cooperate. I know you have a job to do. But understand that I have a job to do myself. Take what you want, and then please leave me to my work to myself. Art doesn't happen. It's a struggle, and I need my solitude. And it may seem careless, but I consider finishing my artwork a higher priority than finding
He's so drunk.
whoever killed Rachel Maddox. Dig into her life, and you'll find as many people not sorry to see her dead as you will squirrel hair brushes.
Squirrel hair brushes. Okay. Maybe we could do a DNA match. What was your relationship with Rachel?
Well, it began cordially enough. She was a big admirer of my work, both a number of my bird and animal sculptures. She approached me to do these special paintings to be displayed at her wedding reception. I told her I rarely did the human form. I'm a nature artist, you see, and I have a knack for just slightly idealizing reality.
Okay.
Well, she did have her charming side, you know. She said, well, I'm one of nature's best works of art. Are you up to capturing me? How could I turn her down? And the money wasn't bad either. And as I say, I would have delivered the painting and sculpture on time. Nick of time, but on time. Right at the reception ballroom. I'm almost done now.
Did you contact Rachel or Ackerman to tell them about this change of plans?
No. And before you condemn me as rude and egocentric, let me just say, you never had a deal with Rachel Maddox. You have no idea the hoop she made me jump through. Sounds unkind now that she's dead, but really, I wanted to keep her waiting. Let her, no other way of saying this, suffer a little, like I had. Let her squirm and stew. But my lord, I would never wish anything like this upon her.
Oh my god, I have to ask him another question. This is gonna take 7 years.
Rocky, she was a lovely girl, but rich and spoiled. At the beginning, she posed live for me. She was so demanding. Kept leaving her modeling pedestal to see what I was doing. Literally look over my shoulder. That, oh hell, that was just maddening. Finally, I just banished her from my studio.
Oh shit, banished?
I'd already taken photographs of her in the desired pose. And these were sufficient reference. And photos don't talk back, nag, or interfere with the artistic process in any way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. Honestly, this guy's been more honest than her fiance. Now, can I compare the squirrel hair's DNA to the DNA of the hairs in these brushes? Is what I really want to know.
We've done all we can.
Are you fucking kidding? Why did I even bother getting the brushes then? Why did I even bother? Is there more I can do in the brass's office? Dead people don't interfere or nag either. Book them.
Once you've got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
Are you... I don't have enough evidence? Oh my god. Okay. Found dead in an art gallery. Yeah. Seaman. Okay, he went to post office at 5. Okay, hang on. We got, actually, another thing, right? We got, I guess it's back to the lab? It's gotta be the lab. Comparison microscope. That would be DNA. I guess I need to compare the blood on Nathan Ackerman's shoe. So let's do that real quick. There we go. But what's more suspicious is that the blood on the shirt matches. Because he said that was the boyfriend's shirt or the fiance's shirt, and he said he was gone. Oh, we have fingerprints to match. We have fingerprints to match. See, is it Nathan's?
The prints on the pedestal are Ackerman's. It's no surprise. It's his gallery. Of course, he's still a suspect.
Huh.
There's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
Oh, I think I gotta go, maybe we need to go here. And then we select the paintbrushes.
There's more to be done.
Oh, come on.
Before we can process.
Maybe I need to... Okay, then I probably need to do this. And examine it like so. Yes! Yes! We'll collect a squirrel hair. There we go, and now we can... Okay, I'm starting to get it, I'm starting to get it. Look, I would not last a moment...
We've done all we can with that item.
Wrong one. Anyway, I would not be able to do this.
Now, this should work in comparison.
Oh, god damn it, of course. I would not be able to do this, though. And then we're going to compare it. Oh my god, they're a match.
So we got common variety squirrel paintbrush fibers. The two samples are consistent with each other, but not enough for a positive identification.
Okay, so in other words, that doesn't matter and did nothing for us. Great! What haven't we analyzed yet? Receipt for paintings. We've got photo of blood splatter pattern, photo of victim's head wound, body position, a cassette tape. Here we go. It's something.
Patrick, are you there? Oh, you're there. Speak up. Damn it, He's unprofessionalism has to speak. Get down here with that painting and statue ASAP. And if they're not done, you come here with Richard Maddox. He's climbing the walls to submission my ass. Take half an hour for some finishing touches on and bring that blasted art. We are kind of famous today. Cover up. Well, damn it, just get some here. We finding new depths of unpleasantness that we have to come and down somehow.
I still don't know who's more suspicious.
My attorney to instruct him to sue your egotistical irresponsible ass. Understood?
Wow. Doesn't sound much like the host and the ally we know. Sounds like Ackerman is on the edge.
Yeah, it sure does. Okay, hang on. We got another thing, right? There was, was down here? Maybe it wasn't. Oh no, it was just that. It was just that.
We've done all we can with that item.
Fine. Well, we've got all the super important stuff done and examined, it would seem.
We've done all we can with that item.
Alright. Links and special? Okay, whatever. Alright, so what do we do now, man? Just give me a hint.
You need a hint?
Just give me a fucking hint.
I might be able to help you, but just a heads up. It could count against you in your evaluation.
I don't care.
I've updated your case file with the hint.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, this guy's the only one who doesn't really have a solid alibi. I believe that this guy was in his art studio. And I mean, Mark met up with other people, allegedly. But this guy went to the post office with apparently no witnesses. I don't know. We still haven't found the murder weapon either. Okay, please, what do we do now?
Hey, do you need a hint?
Yes, I do.
I might be able to help you, but just a heads up. It could count against you in your evaluation.
No witnesses. I'm telling you right now, he's super, super suspicious.
I've updated your case file with a hint.
Alright, you know what? That doesn't help me, so we're just gonna go back. Let's just check the art gallery again, okay? Maybe I could talk I might be able to talk to the guy again, now that I think about it. The squirrel hair thing is technically a link to the artist, but I really am more suspicious of this guy. Why did you threaten Mr. Milton on the answering machine?
I wouldn't call it a threat. Patrick was well aware we had a client who was high-strung, and that if that artwork was late, there would be hell to pay. Well, why should I pay it?
Why is there blood on your shoes?
Goodness, I don't know. Perhaps I stepped in it when I found it. I'm sure that must be it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember that clearly.
Book him.
It's all a jump.
Book him. What can you tell us about the missing hawk statue?
I can tell you it's a disaster. That's one of our most valuable pieces. Hawks are a specialty of Mr. Milton's, and that's a signature work. Any Milton collector would kill to... excuse me.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate burst of hyperbole. But I can say with
Oh my god. Freudian slip.
The birch predator is an expensive item indeed. And I'll be calling my insurance agent as soon as we're done here.
Do you have a photo of that missing statue?
Standard operating procedure in the arcade. I'll be glad to get it for you. Though I'd appreciate its eventual return. Insurance, you know.
Okay. Why is your fingerprint on the pedestal? He owns the art gallery. I mean,
hands-on gallery owner.
That's not
I
suspicious.
showed that very piece earlier today to a prospective buyer. Wasn't anyone else's fingerprint on there?
No, just you, Mr. Adams. But that doesn't prove you took your own statue. Just that you touched the pedestal.
Sounds like you were a little desperate to be paid.
You know that any business suffers occasional cash flow problems, but really, mentioning I might sue him was my way of lighting a fire under Patrick. He is a fussy perfectionist, and I know he could finish
A
up that
sussy
painting, and even the sculpture
perfectionist?
if he just got on with it.
Ah, did you loan your keys to Rachel?
Why, is that a problem?
It's just weird.
Why did you leave this out of the report?
Oh, well, frankly, I forgot all about that.
It's just weird.
There were no keys on her body.
Well, I took them, actually. They were my property, after all, and I didn't see how they could be...
Oh my god, he's making shit up on the
sinister
spot.
About it. Just an oversight.
Oh my god, this guy's totally
Sure,
guilty.
You can understand I'm a bit flustered.
Yeah, you're flustered. Can you please give us those keys?
Yes, I'm sorry, of course.
There's something on there. Washed blood.
Close.
No, just dried? This guy didn't wash it? Ooh, this guy's in so much trouble. He definitely murdered her. This is like Detective Pikachu if Pokemon weren't real. Yeah.
Rachel's blood on the keys means they were near her when she was attacked. Could the killer have used them too?
I don't think the killer used them. There's no information on the body to suggest that the killer used them.
No, I'm sorry. Not unless you have a warrant.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to the brass and get a warrant real quick. I'll be right back. No, actually, we're gonna go to the lab so that I can analyze this stupid blood. I did not ever stream Deadly Premonition 2, and I'm certainly gonna have to get around that to that soon, but it won't be this month. We need to do a DNA analysis and match this new blood. To the blood from the body.
Rachel's blood is on these keys. Ackerman must have taken them from
It do be
crimes.
spooky season coded, yeah. I didn't think about that.
During or after the crime.
But we do need to get around to that. Warrant available from Brass. There we go. That's what I like to see. I'm solving this murder. We're gonna solve this fucking murder. But yeah, I wish I would have thought of Deadly Premonition 2, like, when I could have still got it before spooky season.
Okay. Looks like our Vic may have had access to the back office. It's possible we may find our murder weapon back there. That's enough to get a search warrant.
Cool, let's go. Yeah, party, Vegas, yeah. It's lit. Dead bodies. Hell yeah. So he really did not want us to come back in here. For some reason. And I'm very suspicious about that.
It's possible our blunt force bird didn't fly far from the coop after all. Let's see what Robbins has to say about this.
What Robbins has to say. Who's Robbins?
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Alright, what's with that jade box? Yeah, what's in here? Man, that looks stands out. It should be something. That's like a red herring. Oh wait, what do we got here? Now what do we have here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's piss. Slippery substance. Well, we're gonna do a little analysis on that. Oh my god, it's more semen, isn't it? Oh god. Nothing?
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
I mean, the fact that this weird empty crate is in here is a little weird. And there's like a piece of foam cut out that would hold that statue. But all that proves is that he was going to like send the statue somewhere, so I don't think that's evidence for murder.
You know, these scissors look nice and sharp, but not heavy enough to cause that spatter pattern.
No, I think it was a statue that was the murder. I think she got bashed with a statue. Oh, what do we got in here? We're gonna take all these. Oh yeah, what kind of documents you shredding? He's probably not happy that we're poking around in here and getting our fingerprint juice all over everything, but let's see, there's gotta be more in this place. Is that it? This place is like super clean. That's nothing. You're just gonna give me a hint?
Hey, do you need a hint?
No. No! No, I'm a total genius. I'll figure it out. Watch this. To the lab. I don't know how we're going to reassemble these documents. Like, I don't know what fucking workstation we're going to need to use, but figure it out. Is it this one? Is this where we reassemble shredded documents? Aha. That wouldn't be it. It would be more like... No? Oh man, I'm bad at this. I'm just gonna assume that's something. Shouldn't be this hard. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hang on, hang on. Yes! No, I have no idea. Can you assemble this letter for me? It's hard. Oh man, it's so fine grained. I have no fucking clue. Hang on. Yeah, that's not right. Maybe this goes here? No, this doesn't make any fucking sense. This part's gonna be the death knell. I can feel it. So this one's like really straight on one side. I feel like that's like an edge. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it is. That doesn't feel like anything. This might be a little something. What's it even gonna say? Like, I did it. I am the killer. And then he shredded it because he was like, well, that was a really stupid thing to like write down on a piece of paper. But I'll just leave it in my paper shredder. Even though I know there's an investigation going on and I'm a suspect. You know what though? If it was the gallery owner, he really does not seem like a genius killer. So I am still suspicious. Man, what the fuck is this supposed to be? Let's see. I think this fits here pretty well. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Are we getting somewhere? I can't even tell. Yeah? No? Oh wait, does this one go here? Oh, come on. It is nothing. It says nothing. Can't figure out where this part goes. It's my favorite type of evidence. Nothing. That really felt like it was at the right spot. Right there. Stop grabbing that one. I'm going to shit. I'm gonna shit. Okay. See, this is the one that I'm now like, what the fuck about? Wait. Doesn't look right. Maybe it is. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this. Okay, hang on. Doesn't really make much sense putting that there. I think it might be this. Right? Is this not what I was just trying to do? That really seems like... the one with the 3 red lines on the bottom looks like it fits into the one with the 5 red lines on the top. Like right here? Let me move this one out of the way. Let me move all of these out of the way. Maybe like this? Doesn't look like these are wanting to line up really. Oh wait, hang on, we might have something. I don't know. This almost wants to... That looks pretty straight. Maybe this goes like... there? That like doesn't work. The shape just matches up so well. Same with this one. Wait, maybe this is more like this. And then what now? This? Here? I want to solve this murder. I'm ready. It's basically solved. That sure looks like we're finishing the line. This doesn't really... Are these supposed to fit, like, perfectly together, even? This doesn't look like a full document. This is gonna be the death of me. This right here. What's the name of this game? This is called something. It's CSI 3 Degrees of Murder on PlayStation 2. Help, 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 help. Help. It's not doing anything. The help button is broken. Oh shit, I hit... Okay, hang on. There's gotta be a better way. Did he just draw like a big old dick? Like, what's really going on here? Oh, these can fit together in like seemingly so many different ways. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Why? Yes.
I might be able to help you, but just a heads up. It could count against you.
You don't have to tell me that every time. Thank you.
I've updated your case.
We still don't have enough to really connect anyone. But it doesn't look like... It looked like it updated the, Whoops. Oh yeah, what about the eagle sculpture? How do we examine that? No, it wouldn't be that. Actually, maybe I need to examine it in here. Hang on, I'm looking for evidence. I don't see any evidence. Just gonna mouse over it carefully, in case I miss something. And then one more place I wanted to check was on the very bottom. But it'll light up if it has anything. No. No, I think this eagle's clean. Have I not collected all the evidence from this? I thought it was just for the squirrel hair, and I think I'm right. What's going on down here? Nothing? Okay. It looks like once you put the document pieces in the right spot, they snap together. Oh, that would be convenient. So I'm just really dumb. I'm just really bad at this. But it has the icon like this is fully examined. So maybe I've had it? Oh, right. We need to analyze the slippery substance. So probably chemical analysis?
Why don't you try the DNA analyzer?
I hate this game. Okay. I suspect this is semen.
Well, looks like the prospective bride and groom had their prelim honeymoon on this desk.
Warrant available from brass. Hey! Something happened. Whoops. I hit the wrong thing. We did it. It's jizz. We did it. We did it. It looks like the bride was listening to furry MP3s at the time.
We have a hostile person who claims he wasn't there, but he has the Vic's blood on him. Let's talk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Justice. Justice. It's taken so long for me to get to this fucking point. Look at this fucking guy. He's definitely the killer. Oh yeah, the commissioner is here. Commissioner Gordon's here. Why is the victim's blood on your
I
clothes?
had her blood on my clothes plenty of times. Rachel had rhinoplasty a few years ago. Since then, she's had trouble with nosebleeds.
Fuck
She had
off.
one just before we went to the gallery.
Fuck off.
Changed my shirt before we left. All right. After our cool down in the back room, we got into another argument. She started all romantic and sweet and surprised me with these theater tickets.
This music is insanely loud in the mix.
The Canadian chick who sings real high and all, but I told Rachel I couldn't blow off my buddies who've been planning this big bachelor party for me. She was so pissed. What do you want to see naked women for when you have me? I said, Rach, it's not a sex thing. It's a guy thing. I got to spend my last night of freedom with them. That set her off again, but I wasn't having any. I just stormed out of there.
You stormed out of there after
Stormed
hitting
out?
her with an eagle.
I thought you kept your cool these days.
I did keep my cool. That's how I kept it, by just walking away. What I hate is that it ended like that we parted on that nasty note.
It's definitely you. You definitely fucking did it. Can you prove where you were at 5:30?
Sort of. I was on the highway, busting ass, getting to my pals waiting for me downtown. So, I can't prove it, but they'll verify when I showed up.
Sex?
How did you know that?
We found evidence of your semen inside of
Oh, Rachel had a predictable habit. Whenever she got really mad, she wanted to work it off. The fact that Ackerman left us alone, it just made things happen faster. It was the one thing that made her temper bearable. The makeup sex.
Mr. Stock, for a guy who suffered a blow like this, frankly, you seem kind of, clinical about your late fiancé.
I'll do my grieving my own way.
Yeah, he's not here going like...
I'm sure we'll find out about this anyway. I was on the verge of calling it off. A whole shooting match. Relationship, wedding, whole deal. Great sex is not enough for all this stress.
Oh my God.
Into an out-of-control, unreasonable nutcase of self-involved vanity.
Book
I
him.
still loved her.
Book him.
I can't tell you more than I know.
Well, son of a bitch. We still don't have enough to fucking arrest him? Are you shitting me? Look at him. Dude, what do I do? What do I do now? Like, for fuck's sake. Maybe we go interrogate the dude here again? The gallery guy? Last day of freedom, the old ball and chain, am I right, fellas? Wife bad. Wife bad.
I can't think of anything pertinent that I haven't already shared.
Other than that, you're guilty! Okay. Maybe there's something I missed in here or something. Like, Hey,
do you need a hint?
Maybe. Wait. No, I don't know. Maybe we... How do we, like, verify his alibi? Shit, not that. It's, that. All that's verified. I'm just carrying his alibi testimony on me. Oh shit. And the game is still like slowing down like crazy. Maybe it's the lab still? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh, man. Whoa.
We've done all we can with that item.
Yeah, this has gotta be, like, what we need to work on now. It's gotta be this. Nope. No, it's not there. Not there. Here. No. No, the shit doesn't appear to be snapping. But maybe I'm just that far off from being right that it's like, it has no idea what I'm even trying to do. It's a very real possibility. I don't know, is that anything? Doesn't seem like it. Huh, what about that? What about that, though? No, wouldn't be there. Maybe over here? Oh my, it's like actually reassembling a shredded document, and I hate it. Yep. Yep. There we go, wait a minute. Oh my god, we got something. They did snap. They snapped right together. We're getting somewhere. I just gotta keep fiddling. I just gotta keep fiddling around with this. We'll figure out this murder. Oh man, am I gonna solve this murder? It's gonna be so glorious. Oh, that's not right. Frankly, none of that seems right. Is that right? No. No? That really seemed like it was gonna be it. Maybe this is more like there? It looks like I'm nowhere near correct with that. Second from the right looks like it goes on top of the snapped piece. Oh, you might be right there. Yeah. Yeah. Totally right. But what is this even gonna be? It's gonna be nothing. Like, this isn't gonna be, like, coherent words. That? Oh, that looked right. Come on. Is this here? No. Here, perhaps. No. How is that wrong? How is that not right? I think we got something. I don't know. I still don't know. It's like weird. Maybe this is more like there. Yep, that's exactly where it goes. And then this would be like here.
So, the cooperative
Fucking hell.
man is holding out again. He'd been hit by a nasty lawsuit by the victim. Maybe he pretended to mail his package, but instead waited for Mark to leave. That means his service as client, stepping in the blood when he took his keys back.
Warrant available from Brass. Holy shit, that's all it was. That is beautiful. And now, book 'em, boys! Book 'em! Book his ass! Take 'em in! Warrant. Safe. Yeah!
Seeking evidence of the gallery owner's financial woes, which makes a good motive for murder.
Oh my
I
god.
know a judge I can call to work on that set.
Oh my god. He's gonna be so mad. He has like a full written confession in there, I hope. I remember seeing this before.
Bank records. If Ackerman's got money trouble, that should tell us.
He admitted to having money trouble, though. This is gonna go so much deeper. It still wouldn't prove that he murdered anyone. We're gonna take whatever that's in that baggie. Is that pills?
What's this?
Bag of powder.
Another controlled substance? Look, I'm no longer a bet man, if I was.
My god, okay. To the lab. We need to analyze the substance in the chemical analyzer, I think. What we got? Powdered methamphetamine. Crank. Yeah. We got another warrant from the Brass ready for this guy. Just because he had meth in his office doesn't mean he killed someone.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Yes. Have you heard of the High Elves? Goodbye. Well, well, well. What can you tell us about your
Nathan Ackerman
financials?
Fine Art Studio has thrived over the past 12 years I've been in business.
Oh, he's
it's
sweating.
never been more vital.
Oh, he's
I am
sweating.
Expanding my staff. The suggestion that we are anything other than financially sound is an insult.
Oh my
Let
god.
me add some injury to that insult. This shredded document says Rachel Maddox was suing you for a breach of contract.
Perhaps I should have mentioned that, but really, such minor disagreements are common in the business of this nature.
Did you know that the victims fucked in your office?
Well, if that's the case, it's a violation of my trust. I'd be lying if I said that those two weren't capable of such tasteless shenanigans, but it obviously didn't take place in my presence.
No, just in your gallery, in your back office. Is there anything else you neglected to mention?
Insults upon insult. I cooperate fully, and this is what I get.
Explain the couple having sex and the meth in your office if it's always locked.
But it might be possible that Rachel and Mark brought that meth into my space. After all, if they were capable of semi-public fornication, what weren't they capable of?
Good point. Only we found drugs in your safe.
Oh.
Maybe they found some way to get past the lock. and planted those drugs in there to cause me difficulties. Rachel was suing me after all.
I'm afraid not. Toxicology on Rachel came up negative for meth.
Well, that doesn't mean that they didn't plant it there, but whatever.
No, I'm getting back on my feet. It's a phase in the life of a successful business. Yes, I've stared bankruptcy in its foul face, but not because of any malfeasance or incompetence
Book 'em.
on my part.
Book 'em.
It's the unreliable likes of these artists. And Patrick Milton is the poster child of these irresponsible flakes. And since I am indeed filing Chapter 11, the threat of a lawsuit means nothing.
Maybe so, but that stash of meth means something. Like dealing, maybe?
I keep hearing you want to cooperate, Mr. Hammond. That works better without lies.
Oh, God.
I do not deal in drugs. That was a misguided effort on my part to buy a commodity that I could turn around and give to Patrick Milton in exchange for some of what I owed him.
So you were gonna sell drugs?
Make a sort of profit doing it. I had to keep him happy, because the money Rachel Maddox would pay for the wedding artwork would have gone a long way toward getting me out of this financial hole. Is that forthright enough for you?
But you didn't get art from Patrick, or money from Rachel. So you struck back at the both of them and grabbed that statue, killing two stones with one bird.
I killed no
Two
one.
stones
We
with
mailed
one
the
bird.
package.
If you did, it wasn't at your regular shipping service, because nobody there remembers seeing you.
Oh,
You didn't even check their surveillance
shit.
tapes, and you aren't starring in them. You don't even make a cameo appearance.
Oh, fuck.
I do have an alibi. I really do. But it's rather embarrassing. You see, I was with my dreadful term, bookie. Here I am, a long-time Vegas resident, and I make the same mistake as the stupid tourist. I tried to get ahead.
Yeah, that was just a,
but
that could have been for personal
what
use.
money I did have, I lost. As you probably already know, I am financially ruined, finished. But I've said I'd cooperate, and I will.
This guy's definitely did it.
Here's the number.
This guy definitely
Go
did it.
to confirm.
Fuck.
I can't think of anything pertinent that I haven't already shared.
You murdered. God damn it, there's more. God damn it, there's more. He's one thing away, basically. I'm certainly the most suspicious of him. Alright, let's go back to the lab and I'll just keep asking for hints. I just want to know what to do. I want to solve this murder now. Right now. Right now.
Hey, do you need a hint?
Sure do.
I might be able to help you, but just a heads up. It could count against you in your evaluation.
What the fuck do I do now?
I've updated your case file with a hint.
The eagle sculpture. I haven't investigated the eagle sculpture closely enough. How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? It's saying there's evidence. I see nothing on this. This thing looks totally clean to me. Oh wait, I can zoom in. it on the other side? Or is that just telling me how I could get the eagle sculpture? There we go, yeah. Okay, well, we found everything there. Then what else do I do, man?
You need a hint?
Sure do.
I might be able to help you. Just a heads up. It could count against you in your evaluation.
I'm gonna get, like, no score on this.
I've updated your case file with a hint.
And why do I have to go to the case file every time? Oh, I forgot we could just go to the morgue and ask... Okay. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to solve a murder. We gotta go back to the... Ew! Dead body! Ew! Ew! Could a hawk statue have caused the wound?
The fragment I found appears similar in color to the photograph, so the bird's bill might be consistent with the wound. Without the real thing, it's just a guess.
Could the victim have had a nosebleed on the day of the murder?
The victim does have a blood clot in the nasal cavity and several patches of dried blood. Yes, I would say she recently had a bloody nose and no sign of trauma causing it.
Well, then it was definitely the art gallery guy.
At first I thought it might, but the eagle's bill is much larger than whatever caused the actual puncture wound. This is definitely
Oh,
not a
shit.
murder weapon.
Fuck. The twists and the turns, man. Man. It's not... I was convinced that it was the eagle statue. Where's my hint guy? Oh, he's just not... He doesn't come to the morgue. Because it's gross there. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get hints for the rest of the time we're on this, because I don't care.
Hey, do you need a hint?
Sure do, Warwick. Oh, he doesn't have a hint to give me. Really? Really? Oh my god. What evidence do we even have now that we haven't gone over? Apparently there's still more to do with the paintbrushes, and more to do with the keys. Can I examine these more closely? I mean, we got the blood off of them. Print from Nathan's keys. Well, we got another print. Hang on. I'll try to match these. It'll be up here. Print from Nathan's keys. Okay. And then we're gonna search. Is it Nathan's? No. No, it's not.
Those two aren't quite a match.
Maybe it's... the victim's fingerprints. Looks like.
This key has Rachel's print on it, so it's possible she opened that locked office before she died.
Okay, done. What other pieces of evidence have we not fully investigated? Let's see. Nathan Ackerman's bank statement. Yeah, but how do I analyze this stuff? Like, there's various pieces of evidence I can't really do anything with. We could probably go talk to Patrick about the drugs. That's the artist guy, right? Like, hey, were you gonna, like, buy meth from that guy?
Hey, do you need a hint?
Always.
Suppose there's no way of avoiding this. Why I should want to protect that son of a bitch Ackerman, I'll never know. Call it misguided loyalty.
Why does this guy lag the game so bad?
Financial problems is an understatement. He owes me thousands. And over these past 6 months or so, he's come up with some, shall we say, unconventional ways of reimbursing me when cash wasn't handy.
Oof. This is rough.
Well, he offered me a second car, a big screen television from his former rec room, any number of nice, but honestly second-hand items. I took a few of these offers just to help out. Nathan's still into me for, well, let's just say the notion of him suing me is amusing. I know he often accepts cash payments from clients, for reasons you can probably guess, detectives that you are. If not, ask the IRS. Sometimes he's had enough cash in that safe of his to paper those gallery walls.
What safe are you talking?
The safe that we already
Oh,
searched.
it's in his back office / stock. Keeps documents, sales records, and so on in there, I believe.
Well, with cash in that safe, maybe you broke into claiming it was yours. And Rachel Maddox just happened to be there after hours. The very person you wanted to avoid.
I don't think so, Warwick, but...
Ridiculous! That's slander!
So sue me.
Yeah, I don't think... I don't think you're right on that one, Warwick. I'm sorry. I think you're just fucking wrong, actually. Well, you know what? Let's see if you have a hint now.
Hey, do you need a hint?
Too bad. Okay. Oh, shit. Can we do anything in the lab to compare these documents to each other? Put these letters under a microscope, these testimonies? Probably not. Let's see.
That should go in the trace analysis.
Trace analysis, huh? Okay. Oh, we could just analyze this stuff straight up like this?
Our gallery guy's busted flatter than a stretched canvas. We'll need to check with Brass about this first.
Okay. Phone number for his bookie. That's right. That's right.
We've done all we can with that item.
Okay, well, let's hit up Brass about that then. God, this whole process, this is like so much longer than any episode of CSI has ever been. We're 2 hours deep, chat. We're 2 hours deep. Can you search for the suspected murder weapon?
That hawk sculpture might be the murder weapon, huh? I'll get my boys to start.
Oh,
searching
you
for
guys will
it.
just find it for
Check
me,
back
okay.
later.
You check the bookie alibi.
Ackerman's alibi checks. He was with his bookie. But we got him on ice for holding and possibly dealing.
Is there anything Mark...
He's on his way to interrogation.
Is there anything Mark even has to say now? I don't think so. I think we're just done with him. I mean, he's pretty sus, but he's definitely not as suspicious as that fucking gallery owner. It really seems like it was a him deal.
I can't tell you more than I know.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's probably clear. To the lab, then. And just while we're here, can I analyze like this?
There's more to be done with that item.
More to be done? What, though? The microscope?
There's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe chemical analysis? Like what? What? What could there possibly be?
There's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
Do I need to examine it in here? Maybe? Oh, yeah, I totally do. Paint stain. Chemical analysis.
This paint is not common. It's probably a mix of multiple paints, which is why the database can't find a match.
That is so nothing, though. Like, why even bother with analyzing the paint? Why even bother? Of course there's not going to be anything. Apparently, I still have more evidence to collect, so... Whoops. Let's take another look here. Is this anything? I really feel like if I like zoom in on the bottom here, there's stuff there, right? Is that just something clipping through the bottom, maybe? Anything? Alright, do we have any more sus fluids? No. Do we have more to do with the keys? Really? I just don't know. How long do I have to wait for Brass to be done with the murder weapon search? You fucks.
You're in luck. One of our Hawkeye detectives found your turkey in a dumpster by the gallery. It's got a broken beak.
Oh, this is huge. We're going right to the morgue with this. Oh, yeah. We're going to the morgue. We found the murder weapon. It was in a dumpster.
Hey, Warwick. I could use an update on the art gallery homicide.
Sure. First, our new CSI is all over this thing. We've already got time of death and the murder weapon.
Not bad for your first night.
Yeah, well, let's not break our hand patting our back. We got miles to go before we sleep. Plenty of leads, but no firm suspects.
I'd say the art gallery guy's pretty firm.
Sometimes the evidence we collect has more evidence on it. I suggest you give all your evidence another hard look. Murder weapon, especially.
I just got it, okay? I just got it.
Okay, Brookie. You heard the boss. Let's go back to square one with fresh eyes.
I will. Just give me control. We're looking at this right now. Oh my god, there's already something. There's already something right there. Yep, we're collecting whatever that is.
Who's to say where this substance came from, since our murder weapon was found in that damn dumpster? Collected, though.
Wait, I'm not done. Because there's blood on the beak. It's probably not washed. It's probably just dried. Like, why would you wash? Yeah. And then we're going to want to get prints off of this, too.
So, the perched predator had a...
We know. We know. We know that that's the murder weapon already. But, who's... There's gotta be some fucking prints on this bad boy, you know? I'm just gonna give it a good look. I don't actually... I don't think I see any prints or anything. Or even another, like, evidence location. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do a DNA analysis with the hawk blood versus the victim's blood.
Well, the blood on the beak is Rachel's, and the beak fits the wound, so we have our murder weapon. But who killed her?
And now we want a chemical analysis on the blue stain, because that's definitely not blood. What the fuck is it?
Bingo. The custom paint from Patrick's brushes matches the paint on the murder weapon.
Oh my god. It was the artist? We gotta see this through. There's so many twists and fucking turns in this murder. Holy shit, man. It's the artist? No fucking way.
You've got some good evidence on Patrick. I can call a judge and get a search warrant to cover anything with paint. Is that wide enough of a brush for you?
Well, yeah. To the studio. Evidence time. Really?
That's outrageous. There's nothing here that has anything to do with your stupid investigation.
Wow.
You're violating my sanctuary.
You're acting very
So
sussy.
you're violating this warrant. Move.
It's running so slowly in here. Is it his studio that's making this happen, or is it him? Is it the guy? You know? That's the real question. Maybe he just has too many polygons.
So this is the famous painting in progress.
Taking that. Yoink. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Powder or residue samples. Wet or dried stains.
Blue paint. But is it the blue paint?
It's a real question. I thought this guy had the most solid alibi. Well, we're certainly going to want to do an analysis on that. Yoink. I don't even know what this is, but taking that.
Killer tickets for the hottest show in town, night of the murder. Boy, you're lucky when you land these.
Huh. Huh.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
I don't know, are you sure? What about a stove?
Good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
No? No, you don't think the stove is pretty suspicious, considering the circumstances? A
good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
There's no jizz on the couch? Fine. Oh, wait. His paints.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Warwick, I'm getting tired of your condescension. Your constant condescension. Alright, what else? What else we got in here, huh? Got any paperwork? You got any, You got any stim packs? Alright, I bet we can ask you some more questions. Where'd you get these tickets?
A friend of mine gave them to me. I took them to be nice. Didn't really have any interest in that commercial stupidity.
There must be some friend to give you such expensive tickets. And you must be pretty well off to toss something you can resell for a couple $100. So who's the friend?
I don't remember. A guy I talked to at the corner restaurant, I think.
We'll see about
A
that.
guy you talked to at a restaurant, you think? What? What kind of explanation is that? Now, I have a feeling about these ticket pieces. Yeah, I knew it. We got a fingerprint right there. Wouldn't you fucking know it?
You'll want a different tool for that.
Oh. Okay, so we want that then?
Someday our prince will come.
I feel like that's probably it in here, and it's time for the lab. Let's compare these fingerprints. Wait, is that up here? Fingerprint on tickets. Wait a minute. Isn't that fingerprint Nathan's? No, it's not. Oh my god, it's the victims.
Print match is strange.
Oh.
Patrick Miller. Having them in his possession ties him directly to her.
Damn. Okay, well, let's get a chemical analysis real quick on the paint from the painting.
Paint from the art studio matches the murder weapon. Maybe Patrick tried to deliver that painting after all. He grabbed his own artwork and swung it hard.
Damn, okay. To brass? Warrant? We got a new warrant for Artman?
You could serve about 12 warrants on this bozo. He's coming down to the station now. And if he can talk his way out of this, he's a real artist.
Damn, I did not expect it to be him. And I feel like it really is now. I mean, all of these people had motives to kill her. But, wow, Bob Ross. Can't believe you did it.
You know no such thing. She was a client, and a rich one. She was a pain in the ass, sure, but I wouldn't kill the goose providing the golden eggs. I look that stupid.
The evidence.
Yes.
You do.
So I think you went down there to deliver the unfinished painting. Maybe you tried to pass it off as an artistic statement, but Rachel was having none of it. You see, the meth increased your normal rage, so you grabbed the nearest heavy object, ironically signing the murder with your own work. But the painting was oil-based, and it transferred blue paint to the hawk. So you ditched the hawk in a dumpster, but you kept the damaged painting, so it could support your story that you were still working while Rachel was being killed.
Shit.
And as for the wallet, you grabbed the cash and you dumped it. The tickets, I'm sure, were hidden in the cash, and when you noticed them, you tore them up. But you had no idea Rachel's fingerprints remained.
Do you have any idea, any notion at all, what it's like to be an artist? A true artist, and have to put up with the capitalistic needs of that pompous ass Ackerman reading me the riot act over the phone, that fool. He was the one who made me mad, really. Truly got my negative energies flowing. But when I came around to deliver that damn painting, who was waiting? All by herself. The lovely subject of my painting. And the painting, you've seen it yourself. It's a masterpiece. It can still use some finishing touches.
Oh my god.
You did the model, not the painting. The finishing touches, didn't you, Patrick?
The woman was a 14-karat bitch.
Oh my god, we did it.
To criticize me.
Book
Face
'em.
too bright, hair too dark, dress draped improperly, proportions all wrong. God, if I only had the courage to depict
Book his ass.
the demon behind that beautiful face. She's lucky I didn't. She's lucky.
Well, she's
Oh my
also
god.
dead. She was your boss, Patrick. Night before her wedding, she had to chase you around for the artwork she commissioned. Ever think maybe she had a point?
Easy for you. Easy for you. You weren't there. You weren't the brunt of her verbal blows.
Patrick, you bastard.
Yeah, but she was the brunt of your
You
literal-
polygonal-haired
Fine.
bastard.
I did it. I rid the world of a monster, a shrill, unrelenting witch. I did her the favor of making her beauty live forever through my art, and the world a favor by ridding it of her inner ugliness. Satisfied?
Goddamn.
And now I'm tired. I need rest. I need peace. Some quiet. Time to contemplate, and time alone to create my art. Thank you.
Well, you'll have plenty of time alone from here on out.
Oh my god, murderer. Murderer! Oh shit. I was so sus of her, fiance.
That was a fine first lesson in the art of crime scene investigation. Without the evidence you and Warwick uncovered, that was a masterpiece of murder that might have gone unsolved.
I don't know about a masterpiece
Good
of
job.
murder. Come on now.
Before we get back out into the field, let me review
F.
your case and give you your evaluation.
F rank. F rank. Come on. You know it. You know it was bad. I had to ask for so many hints. It took me like 2 hours.
Not bad. A lot of evidence you didn't find.
What?
Maybe you should try it again.
What do you mean a lot of evidence? I didn't try. I didn't find. What? What didn't we find? I mean, we caught the murderer, so I guess that's what really counts. I'm not gonna go back and do that, but like, yeah, rookie ranking. Ugh, how embarrassing. Let's just get a preview of what the next case is gonna be. This game is actually kind of fun, but it's so slow. And like I'm so bad at like the
Guess what?
analysis
We have
stuff.
another call. Welcome to the wonderful world of CSI.
Ew, dead body, ew.
I'm still helping Grissom with the caseloads, and I need
Gross.
you to head out to the computer game trade show at the Spheres Convention Center. We have another possible homicide.
Yo, a murder at E3?
Nick Stokes will be your partner. You like Nick. Everybody does.
That's not true.
Behind that easygoing, low-key charm of his, you'll find one of the best crime scene investigators anywhere.
Why is everybody in this game drunk? It's a gamer-themed murder, guys. The second murder is gamer-themed. Still, this is probably going to be a one-off. Maybe we'll pop back in and solve another murder sometime. But it's kind of a silly game. Oh man, this might be a very silly one though.
Hey, I'm Nick. You into video games? Hope you
No.
like the shooting games.
Hate 'em.
That's what we've got here. Vic took 3 hits. 2 in the torso, 1 between the eyes. Also, it's uncommonly warm in here. Feels like around 90 degrees. Not normal for a showroom floor with electronics. So, let's see what we can learn.
Oh my god. 90 degrees? Can you imagine the smell of a gamer convention that's being kept at 90 fucking degrees? Who are you? Ah.
I have no idea.
You're like the proprietor of this murder?
Stan was like this when I found him. All shot up, bloody.
Do you know the victim?
Know him? Yeah, he's my boss. Was my boss. That's Stan Everston, the executive producer of our company, LZP.
With so much drama in the LZP.
This is a demo room for the trade show.
Oh my
attendees.
god, all the background noise
We're
just
showing
faded
our new
out.
game, Gut Wrench 3.
What do you do for the company?
Marketing director is the title. But the truth is, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I put it all together, from packaging input to rolling this out to retailers and the public. You wear a lot of hats in the gaming industry.
Yeah, what do you know about that crunch? What do you know about that Halo 2 crunch, you know? When did you last see Stan alive?
Well, last night, we set the booth up together. Or anyway, until I got burned out and was past the point of productivity. I bailed around 10:30.
Okay. Where'd you go afterwards?
I should have gone back to my hotel and into the jacuzzi and then bed. But hey, one of the perks of doing a trade show in Vegas is Vegas, right? Lots of big parties hosted by the game companies. By the time I got back to the hotel, oh god, it must have been way after midnight. Maybe, let me think, 2:15?
Alright, I'll have more questions for you in a moment, but let's examine the crime scene here. I mean, he's got a gun, so...
I've heard of life imitating art, but this is taking it a little too far. Can't be a coincidence that our Vic's body was found in the same posture as the guy in the poster.
Alright. Okay. Well, let's see about this gun.
M4 assault rifle. Do a lot of killing with this baby, but unless you're well trained with it, it's not exactly a good close-range defensive weapon.
Is it real? Is this an actual gun?
Here we have an empty mag and chamber and no GSR, so this puppy hasn't barked in a while. Also, its barrel has been modified.
Oh.
Couldn't fire real bullets.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, why is this game company guy holding a real gun on a show floor? But it's like decommissioned. We're gonna take a fingerprint.
Sweet.
Sweet. Sweet, dude. Oh my god, it's so dead. Tweezers for this, maybe?
Not the right tool for this.
Oh, so are we just getting blood? We're just getting the blood. Yeah, it's just blood. Okay, well, that's fine.
I'm not a medical examiner, but this looks like a handgun shot at close range. You should check for gunshot residue to be sure.
It does look like there's residue.
From now on, I'll put any GSR samples we recover in a place where we can both access it.
Alright. Collects powder or residue samples. That's what we want. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. What else you got on you? Got something going on your leg right there, my guy. What is that? Open toolkit. Where you keep your fucking hand.
Yep,
Oh, it's his wallet.
Confirms this is Stan Everston.
Okay. Got any clues? I imagine his fingerprints are like all over this damn thing. He's a donor. I see the donor. I see the donor mark. He may be dead as fuck, but at least his organs might help people. Hey.
The blood pool under the victim is smudged.
There's a spot.
Indicating the body was dragged to this spot, probably posed.
I see. More blood, more blood.
This needs attention ASAP. Let's use the mobile analysis unit.
Mobile analysis unit? Oh yeah, well let's investigate the poster.
You know, I'll play just about any kind of video game, but I think I'll pass on this sucker. I see enough carnage on the job.
Gutter than ever. Coming soon. Is that the game? It's like I'm really there. Oh, it's so realistic. Oh man. Wow. Got anything else in this room? We do.
Looks like a display case for weapons. Heavy-duty weapons. I bet these are all used in the game somehow.
Yeah, but what about, like, this handgun right here, for instance?
45 automatic. This could be our murder weapon.
It could be. That's what I thought.
Someone could have shot our Vic, then placed the gun back in the display.
But why would he have a non-functional M4, but then a functional gun being kept on display at the same time? Like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We got any prints on this bad boy? Got any prints on this piece of garbage? Seems pretty clean. We can analyze that later. Oh wait, what we got here? Yep. We've got thumbprint. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to be solving this right now. I just wanted to check out the gamer. I wanted to check out the dead gamer. But it's not a gamer. It's a dead game developer.
Funky characters. Kind of doubt you'd find these two walking around inside some ultraviolet game. Wonder how this T-shirt was ripped.
Yeah, let's grab that. Might be some evidence on there. Maybe there's blood. We got any blood? Fuzzy and Bill? Okay. I'm not even going to go back to the lab. I just want to check this place out for a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a bullet hole in the wall? You can't hide that from me.
Hey, you got gamer's eyes yourself.
Gamer's eyes!
Have a lot to say to us.
Gamer eyes! He said it! He knows about gamers having gamer eyes. Hang on. What do we got here? Fingerprints? This music kind of reminds me of Spyro. I don't know if they just like pulled the actual CSI soundtrack for this, like the stock songs or whatever that they use on the show, but the soundtrack ain't bad. Let's save. In case I do want to come back and solve the gamer murder, but I kind of don't think I will. I probably won't, at least. But that is CSI. 3 Dimensions of Murder, I think it's called. And wow, did that take way longer than I thought it would, but I learned a lot about solving murders. And I think that now, at the end, I'm qualified completely. And, you know, I can smell a murder from a mile away, okay? Yo, sponsored by GMC? Is that real? And it doesn't say the full title on the title screen, it just says CSI. But this is 3 Dimensions of Murder, as you can see by the box. So what's up with that? Todd? Alright, we're gonna exit that. And I am going to... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take a break. And I'll be back very shortly, well, pretty shortly, with another loosely Halloween-themed game. This one's going to be a lot more Halloween-themed than CSI, I promise, but, you know, it's still not, like, the spookiest game ever. I am going to stop and then restart the stream, and I'll be in a BRB when we come back, so bear with me here. Stick around. More bullshit coming up.